Welcome to ItzRafiq. In this video, we are going to practice some Python program for class 8 computer science practical. So at first, we are going to open the editor, that is ideally. So we'll search ideally in start menu and we'll open it. So this is ideally. We'll take a new file because we are going to do it in script mode. The first program is uh, find the factorial of a number given by the user. मतलब हम लोग को कोई भी नंबर का फैक्टोरियल निकालना है. अब फैक्टोरियल क्या होता है, मान लो यूज़र ने 5 दे दिया तो 1 से 5 तक जितना भी डिजिट होगा सभी डिजिट को मल्टीप्लाई करना होगा और उसका आंसर को डिस्प्ले करना है. तो फैक्टोरियल निकालने के लिए एट फर्स्ट हम लोग को एक वेरिएबल चाहिए एफ और उसको हम इनिशलाइज करेंगे एज 1 एंड आफ्टर डेट वी विल टेक वन मोर वेरिएबल दैट इज एन और एन का वैल्यू हम लोग यूज़र से कलेक्ट करेंगे. तो उसके लिए फर्स्ट हम लोग आई लिखेंगे बिकॉज इन पाइथन वट एवर इनपुट given by the user that is stored as string, that's why we have to convert into integer. So we are writing at first int और उसके बाद हम लोग लिखेंगे input, then a message like enter a number, then यहाँ पे हम लोग for loop यूज़ करने वाले हैं, while loop भी यूज़ कर सकते हैं. So we are going to do it by using for I in range. In Python by default the loop gets start with 0 if we do not in range, if we do not give any starting value. But if we multiply any number by 0, the answer will come as 0. That's why we will start the loop with 1, not with 0. Then the stopping number is n plus 1. So हम लोग का स्टार्टिंग नंबर 1 है और स्टॉपिंग नंबर n+1. वो क्यों है, बिकॉज पाइथन में हमेशा स्टॉपिंग नंबर -1 होता है. तो +1 दे दिया तो यूज़र ने अगर हम लोग को 5 दिया तो स्टॉपिंग 5 ही होगा. मतलब 5 - 1 इट इज़ 4, अगेन +1 5. Then colon sign. Python there is no bracket system. When we give colon, the cursor will come automatically little forward. This is called indentation. Now we are going to calculate the factorial. So we will write f equal f into I. So यहाँ पे देखना I का वैल्यू एट फर्स्ट 1 होता है. सो f तो 1 है पहले से, 1 into 1 हो गया, मीन्स एट फर्स्ट इट विल बी 1 into 1 इक्वल हो गया 1. और सेकेंड टाइम I का वैल्यू हो गया 2, f पहले से 1 है, सो 1 into 2 इक्वल हो गया 2. थर्ड टाइम I का वैल्यू 3 हो गया, सो हो जाएगा f तो 2 हो गया ना, सो 2 into 3 इक्वल 6. फोर्थ टाइम, सो ऐसे ही इंक्रीज होता रहेगा. This is I just write to explain you, not required in the program. We'll remove it. फिर we will go out from the loop block and we are going to print the answer. So we can print this way: factorial is f. So this way we can do this program. After writing the program, the next process is to run the module. So we'll click on run module. It will ask to save the page. We will save the page. We can take any location. Right now I will take the location as desktop. Then give a file name factorial. Now let's the number be 5. You see the factorial is 120. Factorial spelling is wrong. Factorial is 120. So this way we can find the factorial of any given number. Now we are going to do the second program. Find the Fibonacci series of any given number. So Fibonacci series, actually what is it? In Fibonacci series, the third number is always the addition of first two numbers. Suppose we have first two number is 0 and 1. So third number will be 0 plus 1, it is 1. So this way we do it. Now we are going to take two numbers, like first number A will initialize as 0, second number B we will initialize as 1. So first number is 0, second number is 1, and third number will be A plus B. Now we are going to take one number from the user n equal to int input, and here enter a number. Then n का वैल्यू लेने के बाद for लूप यूज करने वाले हैं. So for I in range, same as factorial, starting value 1, stopping value n plus 1. Okay, then colon, and here we are going to find out the third number that will take as f, means Fibonacci, equal a plus b. Okay, then we'll come down. Here we will print the f, so we'll write print f then at down we will write a equal b, means we'll replace the first number with the second number. Okay, again third number with the second number, b equal with the Fibonacci. We'll replace the first number with the second number and second number with the Fibonacci number. So f, done. Now we are going to print the answer. So run module, let the number be 10. Now you see 1 plus 2 it is 3, 2 plus 3 it is 5, 5 plus 8 13, then 8 plus 13 21. So this way we are getting the answer. Now we will do the next important program for class 8 practical, that is print the multiplication table of any given number. So here first we'll take a number n and we'll input the number from the user, int input, then enter a number. After that for loop again as Fibonacci and factorial for I in range, here starting value 1, stopping value n plus 1. Okay, then inside this we are going to write the output. So suppose output should be like this, 1 into, suppose 2 stable, 2 equal 2, again next line 2 into 2 equal 4. So this way we have to print. So how we'll do? Sorry, here we'll not do n plus 1, it is not required. We'll write 11, means we are going to print the table from 1 to 11. So here print, we will write print. At first we are going to print 1 2 3 4, so we'll write I. Then we are going to print a multiplication symbol, so we'll write a star. Then we are going to print the number which table we want, that is n. So we are going to write n, comma n. After that we are going to print a equal sign, so equal. Again we are going to display the values, means answers, so I into n. Now you see between the star and equal sign I gave inverted comma, but not with the variable, because variable we should write without inverted comma only, and whatever constant or text that we write inside inverted comma, that's why I am writing that way. Now we'll compile the program to get the answer. Suppose I want 8 table, so number is 8, and you see this is the table of 8, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, etc. So this way we can do this question. We can exchange also. Suppose I want to do this way, 8 into 1, 8 into 2, 8 into 3. Just what we will do, we will replace these variables. Like instead of I, here we'll write n, and instead of n we will write here I. Now the output will come in vice versa. Now you see it came this way. Suppose 5, 5 into 1, 5 into 2, 5 into 3. So this way we can do this program. Now we are going to do one more program. Here we have to print the odd or even numbers in a range using for and else. Using a for loop. So let's take the number this way only, and ending number we will take as n plus 1, and after that we are going to use if statement. If I modulus 2 equal 0, then we are going to print I is even number. And that is even number, this is a constant, so we will write within inverted comma. Then we'll come back, else we'll do print I is odd number, bracket close. Now we are going to run the program. Suppose we need till 50, so we'll write 50. So you see here in the output, so 1 is odd number, 2 is even number, 3 is odd number. So this way we got the answer. So this way we can find out the odd and even number within a range. There is another way also, we will discuss in next video. So thank you for watching. See you in a new video. Till then, take care and bye.